Recently, Godox has been coming out with some really solid LED video lights at prices that are very, very reasonable compared to the competition. And today we've got the TL30 light kit, and this is one of the most versatile tube light kits that I've used so far. So let's get into it. Hey, what's up? I'm Scott and welcome to the channel, and like I said, today we're taking a look at the TL32 light kit, but of course this review will apply to the 1 and 4 light kits as well. And basically the reason that I say these are some of the most versatile tube lights that I've used is because the combination of their medium size, their portability, the completeness of the kit, the accessories, the mounting options, as well as the overall, of course, features that are included. But even considering all of that, these are relatively simple, so let's go ahead and run through a real quick video here. One of the great things about the TL30 kit is that, like the TL60, they come in 1, 2, and 4 light kits with a nice custom carry case. This time it comes complete with grids, wrist straps, little clamps, which I love and I've been using screwed permanently into the beams on the ceiling of my studio with the TL60 tubes. There are also now USB cables, metal plates for magnetic mounting, Velcro stickers for mounting, a 1/4-inch coupler to join the lights together into one longer tube, and even a waterproof bag that you can use these in. A lot of those things are new compared to the TL60, but we are missing cables for DMX control, which these TL30 do not have, and most unfortunately, we're missing the remote control compatibility of the TL60. You do still get mobile app control though, so not all is lost, and Godox's app is not bad at all. You can create groups and even control them together with the TL60 tubes, although some things like special effects don't seem to sync perfectly between the 30 and 60 tubes. If you can't find your light in the app, long hold the mode button on the TL30 tube to open your connection submenu. The TL60 kit did also come with very long cables for plugging into wall power, which I loved, and these TL30 tubes do not. Instead, you have relatively short USB-C cables to charge the 2900 mAh battery, which will last about 60 minutes at full power. But you can also use the light while powering it from a power bank or a typical USB plug adapter from the wall. Physically, these now also have built-in magnets, which the TL60 did not, and I'm glad to see that they're strong enough to hold the 300-gram lights in pretty much any position. There are also now 1/4-inch screw threads added on both ends, very happy to see that as well, but it could have been nice to see one of them as a 3/8-inch screw thread instead. The display screen is bright and clear enough, and controls on this light are simple. You have a power button, a mode button, and a dim button to adjust the brightness. Next to that, you have a small scroll wheel that's also clickable to jump between different parameters like hue and saturation, for example. My only complaint here is that I find myself wanting a lock for the wheel, which can get bumped pretty easily. Depending on how fast you scroll, adjustments will be small or large, which is very convenient once you get used to it. Anyway, you have 2700 to 6500 Kelvin in white light mode and green magenta adjustment, plus full HSI or RGB control, and 13 special effects with 3 adjustable modes, each adjusting the speed or pattern of that effect. Not a bad amount of control, but again, RGB control is only accessible through the app. You only get HSI color control with physical buttons on the light. Not a problem at all for me. Now, testing that light output with my Seikonic C800 color meter, we have very respectable results with accurate color readout. It's less than 100 Kelvin away from the displayed value at tungsten and daylight settings, something I'm always happy to see, and it really helps when matching your white balance or matching with other lights. That color accuracy seemed to be true all throughout the white light range, plus we're seeing solid results for SSI, a rating that's debatably better than CRI or TLCI, which are also pretty high anyway. As usual, SSI scores at the tungsten end are a bit better, and R9 values, important for skin tones, are comfortably above 80 throughout the range as well, which is not bad at all. I measured only a slight magenta shift, which isn't much of a problem, especially since you do have that green magenta adjustment built into these if you do see it causing issues for you. As for brightness, these are 8-watt lights and put out around 800 lux at 50 centimeters and just over 200 lux at 1 meter. In practical terms, that means that if you're using one as a key light around 50 centimeters away from your subject, you'll get roughly the camera settings that you can see on screen right now. With a 2-light kit, you can easily get a key light and a rim light. You could get a key and background light. You could do two-tone key lights with HSI mode. You could get a color gradient on the background, or of course a number of different setups. The only shot that uses any other lights will be when I have both TL30 tubes on the background, and in that case my key light will be the TL60 tube. So, do I like these lights? I love them. It's been super handy to have magnets built into these. I did miss those on the TL60, as well as having screw threads on the end here. Both have come in handy around the studio and on set. The size is just right, really fitting into a lot of tight places, but still having enough punch to put out a good amount of light. And thanks to the tube design, it's a very nice, smooth, natural fall off. But we do also, again this time, have grids included, which is a great light shaping tool to have. At around $230 for the 2-light kit that I have here, is it more worth it than getting a couple of those small square flat panel style LEDs? I think it kind of just depends on what you want. You know, how tight of a space do you need to fit these into? What kind of light output and light spread do you want? Do you want to have things like that carry case, like the grid that's included, and have this fit into the system together with the larger TL60 tubes? For me, since I've had these here, I've been reaching for these a lot more often than my little panel LEDs. So I can say, for me, I would highly recommend getting a set of these of 2 or even 4, because they will come in handy in a very large variety of situations. If the battery life was just a little bit better, I would say it's a no-brainer. But even as it is, these have been very, very handy, and again, I'm very happy to have these in my kit as another light that I can go to get some really cool and creative different setups. But if you do have any other questions, please let me know down below and I will do my best to get back to you. Otherwise, if you like this video or found it helpful, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, thank you for watching.